Alright, so for those of you who've already gone out and bought your Kindle 3, here it is again. And yeah, so it's nice and thin, e-reader from Amazon. It's the latest generation, and so you should probably already know a lot about it, so I won't go too much into detail. But yeah, so today we're going to talk about the Acase Multifunction leather case. Alright, and here I have it in my hands. Oops, that's the back, this is the front. Alright, so flip it around. Alright, so here we go. In the top right hand corner we have the Acase logo. And if you look closely at this leather, it's a really nice light brown leather. And yeah, it's definitely feels like good leather. It's got that smell. If you look closely at the leather, it's a high grade leather. Doesn't feel cheap at all. Yeah. So I'm going to flip it around to the back side. And here we can see there's a little groove here and an attaching elastic strap. Now, adds a little color here with the red and brown. And I think what it does is, you know, flip it around. There you go. Secures the case together. Alright. And it adds a little splash of color too, which is nice. Now, wow, this leather is actually really, really nice. I can see girls wanting to have it just to have another fashion accessory. So it would have been nice if they had included maybe an extra add-on strap so we could, you know, just carry it as a bag on its own. Maybe some pockets, but I guess that would make it heavier too. So I guess it's designed the way it is for a purpose. Alright, so that's the outside. Why don't we go ahead and take a quick look at the inside. Here we go. So this part, yep, opens up a little bit. And I think that's for what those grooves are for there. But this material, it's very soft. It's almost suede-like. Yeah, so it's definitely not going to harm, you know, the backside of your Kindle or the front when it's closed. Yep. All right, and we have again these elastic straps that'll, you know, they're nice and tight, but I don't think they're going to be too tight. Just enough to be secure there. And on the top side, you actually have leather straps here that actually have that nice felt material inside once again. So you can definitely tell that your Kindle is nicely protected in this case. And yeah, it's almost like a nice touch here to have the leather straps. And gives the overall thing a very looks to be handmade, you know. So it's really nice. Alright, so let's slip this guy on in here now. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the top end first. And then go ahead and throw these straps on. Alright, so yeah, it's definitely got a good fit. You can tell it's going to stay in there, which is good. And as you can see, there's nothing really surrounding your Kindle, so you can actually see it in its original state. You can see the entire front side of the Kindle, and that means your buttons are very, very easily accessible, which is very nice. Your keyboard's entirely open. Nothing's blocking anything. All right, and let's see. Yep, the bottom buttons are all available too. You know, you have your volume, your power, USB jack, and headphone jack, all open and easily accessible, which is you know, one of the important things in a case, to be able to access your device. All right, so let's see what this opening does. So for those of us who have a table accessible, what's really nice is we can set this thing down and prop up your Kindle, so you don't have to use your hands at all. Yep, so it's got these 4 grooves here. So you got 4 choices of how steep you would like your Kindle to be viewed at. So let's have a quick look through them. This is the first one. I'm going to go steeper, steeper, steepest. Alright. there you go. It's very nice. Alright, so I don't know if you saw this thing on my pocket here, but I don't think you don't have to carry it like this. But with this case, they actually include this LED light, which clips on conveniently to your Kindle, and there's a little open button on the side here, so you just kind of click it. Oh, it pops up. Alright, and you can slip this down further in to secure it. And you know, why do they include an LED light? Well, we know that the Kindle doesn't have like a typical LCD back screen, so it's not going to be very bright in darker places. So the LED is nice and convenient. As you saw, it came out. It's pretty nifty. You just push a button and it props up perfectly. And I think I forgot to include batteries, but you know, I'm sure it's plenty bright enough, and also I'm told that the battery lasts a very long time. So yeah, I believe him. I just forgot mine. Okay. Alright, so there you go with the LED attached. And alright, so not much else to explain with the LED. Let's go ahead and slip that off for now. Closes just like that. And, you know, there's a little strap here, so if you want to clip it onto your belt pocket when you're walking around, you want to look like some agent or something, you can do that, or just slip it in your pocket. It's nice and small, very light. It's a great little add-on, and if it's daytime, you don't need it, so very cool. Alright, so let's see. We've closed the Acase, but, you know, looks like we can make it even more secure if we just flipped around that elastic band we saw earlier. And yeah, there it goes, nice and secure. Doesn't flap open. Great. All right, so you know, if you really like leather cases, and this is a really nice brown leather, and you know, you want a case that allows you to have access to all your buttons on your Kindle, go ahead and buy this really high quality case.